6:35 now. We're nearly 6 months into the year, yet the homicide rate in Houston County is startling the community, including the law enforcement there. An alarming spike in homicides. Already 10 people dead, we're told. Of those, 9 were results of alleged domestic violence.
Yeah, Fariha Brar spoke with the Houston County Sheriff about this spike and what could have caused the violence. She joins us in studio now. Fariha, good morning to you. What did you learn from the sheriff?
Well, Sheriff Matt Moulton told me the numbers are heartbreaking to report. And like you heard, most of the violent crimes committed this year in Houston County were inside homes. Moulton opened up about the rise in family violence, the emotional toll, and how cooperative jurisdictions help catch suspects.
And it's senseless acts of tragedy.
On average, Houston County normally has less than a dozen homicides in a span of 12 months. Yet less than 6 months into 2025, they've already lost 10 lives to violent crimes.
That's unusual for us. But when you look at each incident independently, 9 of the 10 homicides were acts of family violence.
From 5 separate homicide scenes, 4 were family violence related and happened inside homes.
Very difficult to stop that for law enforcement because we're not policing inside people's homes, and it's impossible for us to be inside everyone's home.
Sheriff Matt Moulton says mental health and domestic violence must be addressed before it's too late.
The families of the victims are never going to be the same. But to go a step beyond that, Rashad Williams, our suspect in our double homicide this weekend, his mother was very instrumental in our investigation Sunday. We had information that he may try to kill himself. So she was working with us to try to save her son's life. And she knew that he was in trouble.
Clarify me if I'm wrong, but you guys at Houston County Sheriff's Office and in collaboration with other local agencies, you guys are not trying to criminalize mental health crises.
Absolutely not. No, not at all.
But it's up to you, the people, to report something if you see something.
Sometimes we do see warning signs, or family members may see warning signs, and law enforcement just isn't contacted. You know, it's hard for some victims to get out of those types of relationships.
With resources like Middle Flint Behavioral Health, the Phoenix Center, Salvation Army Safe House, the Crisis Line, in addition to collaborating with surrounding agencies, the GBI and Crime Stoppers, Moulton hopes early intervention and community support can help prevent the next tragedy.
You know, unfortunately, where there's good, there's evil, and sometimes evil gets the best of us.
It is just unfortunate. Now, if someone you know or you are experiencing domestic violence, there are resources here in Central Georgia. In Warner Robins, the Salvation Army offers support services. Megan's Crisis Line and Safe House also helps victims of domestic violence. They're expanding by building a family justice center in downtown Macon. The Rescue Mission of Middle Georgia also has a women's domestic violence and recovery program. You can also call the number on your screen. That's the Georgia Coalition Against Domestic Violence. It's a 24-hour statewide hotline. The number, 404-209-0280.